Oh, I see it now.
So it's running, it's going. Content.
Is this the same text from Riverdale? You watch that show? Love it.
It kind of looks like it. I never noticed that before. But I don't think that was the intention. But
murder mysteries over here.
Yeah, I thought that was on that.
One of our work study students over the summer made that. So maybe he was watching Riverdale at the time. I don't know.
Subconscious.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's going to happen? We are currently streaming.
I'm Jessica Robichaux, and this is Skedline News. Global stock markets have taken a tumble following the Wall Street battering. Dow Jones Industrial posted the biggest percentage decline they have seen since 2011. The decline in the market sat at 7.8% this morning and has returned to the same level it was mid-December. The drop is more dramatic than it seems and is more of a correction after a long period of quiet in the global markets, according to analysts. Compared to the booming market a year ago, Toronto housing sales have fallen sharply in January. The total amount of homes sold in the Greater Toronto Area fell 22%, while the number of listings climbed to 17%, according to numbers released by the Toronto Real Estate Board. The board says market conditions are looking more promising for the second half of 2018. 2 people have been arrested and a 19-year-old woman is dead following a street racing crash in Mississauga late last night. The crash occurred around 11 p.m. on Monday night. 2 people were in the vehicle that crashed. The woman who was a passenger died at the scene. 2 others are listed with non-life-threatened injuries. There has been no word on charges, but 2 individuals are in custody. MacArthur, Toronto police have been spotted digging up the yard where alleged serial killer Bruce MacArthur has done previous landscaping work. Investigators brought in equipment to thaw the Leaside property. A military-grade tent was observed on a flatbed truck that was brought in by forensics. MacArthur has been charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. Now over to Greg for sports.
Thanks, Jessica. Here's what's making sports today. Both the men and women's Humber Hawks curling team look to defend their OCAA curling championship at Sault Ste. Marie Thursday. The men's team, however, has some new faces, but hope to still have what it takes to defend their title, while the women's team is mostly still intact. In basketball news, the Humbers men's team is looking to extend their win streak at University of Toronto Mississauga Wednesday. This will be the first meeting of the year for the 2 teams. The Hawks have had 8 100-point scoring games, on pace to have the highest scoring season since they scored 99 points per game over 12 games in 1994. The Toronto Raptors will host the Boston Celtics tonight at the Air Canada Centre. The Celtics, who hold the #1 spot in the East, will face the Raptors, who are looking to overtake them. The 2 teams met earlier in the year, in which the Celtics came out with a narrow victory. The Celtics are battling with a number of injuries, notably Shane Larkin and Marcus Smart. Celtics are expected to have point guard Kyrie Irving and Marcus Morris available to play the Raptors. The Raptors stand 2 games behind Celtics. Tip-off is at 7:30. Toronto Maple Leafs beat the Anaheim Ducks 7-4 yesterday night. William Nylander alongside Austin Matthews chalked up 2 points each, while Mitch Marner, Leo Komarov, and Zach Hyman each put 1 point apiece. Jake Gardiner ended the game with 3 assists, while goalie Frederick Anderson stopped 25 out of 28 shots before getting switched out for backup goalie Curtis McElhaney after taking a skate to the head. The injury does not appear to be serious, and Anderson will be further evaluated later today. With this win, the third-place Leafs build a 17-point cushion for playoff spots. Leafs will play the Nashville Predators Wednesday at the Air Canada Centre. Connor McDavid is hunting for his second consecutive MVP award, scoring 4 of Edmonton's 6 points as well as 1 assist, beating the Tampa Bay Lightning 6-2 yesterday night. Tampa Bay still holds the best record in the league, standing at 36 wins, 14 losses, and 3 overtime losses. The Edmonton Oilers stand at 23-4-4. Edmonton starts a 3-day road trip in Los Angeles Wednesday. The Canadian athletes have been asked to sing the new gender-neutral national anthem at the 2018 Winter Olympics. With Bill C-210 being passed January 31st, the lyrics to O Canada has changed from the All Thy Sons command to now gender-neutral and All of Us command. The problem with that is not the changing of the lyrics, but if the athletes will remember the new words. Luckily, it's only a few words. Former Toronto Argonauts defensive lineman Jim Stillwagon passed away Sunday at the age of 68. Before joining the Argonauts for 5 seasons, Jim Stillwagon helped Ohio State win 2 U.S. college football championships. In one of those years, his team finished with a 27-2 record. Stillwater brought the winning culture to the Argonauts, helping Toronto reach the 1971 Grey Cup game against Calgary. And now for Elena for entertainments.
Thanks, Greg. Nominations for the Junos will be announced today. These nominations come during a controversial time as the music industry struggles with questions about the lack of female representation. Last year, a number of album categories only had 1 female nominee. Talk about representation rose when Brampton singer Alessia Cara was the only woman to win an award on the televised portion of the Grammys last month. And this year's Juno Awards will be hosted by pop singer Michael Bublé on March 25th. Canadian rapper Drake arrived at Miami Senior High School Monday afternoon to shoot the music video for his hit song God's Plan. He sang on a crane above the school's baseball field while a drone flew overhead and filmed the concert. According to a spokeswoman for the Miami-Dade School District, Drake presented the school with a $25,000 check, saying he would help design new uniforms. Drake then surprised the University of Miami and awarded a student with a $55,000 scholarship outside the Frost School of Music. The lucky recipient was named biology student Destiny James. Drake then performed for a large crowd on the Moss Terrace in the Donna E. Shalala Student Center. Last night, Uma Thurman posted a video to her Instagram account of a car crash on the set of the movie Kill Bill. In an interview with the New York Times, Thurman said that director Quentin Tarantino coerced her to drive the car, even though she felt it was unsafe. In her Instagram post, she writes, "The cover-up after the fact is unforgivable." Tarantino showed great remorse and sent the video to Thurman to expose, even though he knew it could cause him harm. Thurman also wrote, "I am proud of him for doing the right thing and for his courage." Speculations of what Kylie Jenner will name her newborn baby girl are on the rise. Followers are picking up on subtle clues after Kylie dropped a video documenting her 9 months of pregnancy she kept secret. Fans are convinced the baby girl's name is Mariposa Jenner, meaning butterfly in Spanish. This is after Kylie Cosmetics, Kylie's makeup line, released a new lip kit called Posy K on February 1st, the same day her baby girl was born. Actor John Mahoney passed away at age 77 on Sunday in hospice care. Mahoney played the crotchety father, Martin Crane, for 11 seasons on the hit sitcom Frasier. Mahoney was born in the UK and immigrated to the US to stay with his sister in Illinois. He was almost 40 when he decided to switch careers from teaching at Western Illinois University to studying acting. Moving to Chicago, Mahoney became a regular performer at the Steppenwolf Theater. After winning a number of awards and 2 Emmy nominations for his performances in New York, Mahoney moved back to Chicago, saying he wanted to be home and on stage where he enjoys it. Musician Paul Simon announced on social media on Monday that his upcoming tour, Homeward Bound, the farewell tour, will be his last. The 76-year-old said that it's because of the death of his lead guitarist, Vincent Nagini, and how the strain of being on the road is affecting him. Simon also wrote, "I feel the travel and the time away from my wife and family takes a toll that detracts from the joys of playing." The tour will begin in Vancouver, Canada, and take him across North America and Europe. It will finish in London with James Taylor and Bonnie Raitt as special guests. Tickets for performances will go on sale February 8th. And now back to Jessica for more news.
Thank you, Elena. Unlike most finds in Egypt consisting of mummies, a new skeleton of a dinosaur has been unearthed. The new species discovered is of a long-necked herbivore around the size of a city bus. In the African continent, this landmark discovery could shed a light on a period of history that is unknown. The Falcon Heavy rocket, the most powerful in the world, is due to launch into space today. The mission manager, Andrew Radar, is a Canadian. It is essentially a turbocharged version of SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket. Elon Musk added his own personal touch. His first Tesla will be on board. The launch will take place today between 1 to 4 p.m. with a video feed once it becomes available. On to Doritos. Doritos are developing lady-friendly chips. They are working towards creating crunchless chips for women. Here are some crunch tweets on the idea. Tweets. PS says, "I can't sleep because I'm so mad at tortilla chip. This is so 2018. Hashtag Lady Doritos. Do better world, do better." Geraldine says, "What if Lady Doritos are just regular Doritos, but when a woman buys a bag, she only gets 77% of the chips a guy would? Hashtag Lady Doritos." After the social media backlash, a representative of PepsiCo tried to reverse the statement. That's your news for the day. I am Jessica Robichaud. Thanks for watching. Check out our website, skedline.com, and catch you later.